Yo, 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 Bully and the Beast podcast. I'm
You,
L'Oreal. Yeah, I know. I was waiting for that.
shit.
And it's like I couldn't say I'm L'Oreal because like you're late on your cue already, Wax. This is how we're gonna
What
start.
you mean? No, I hear you like you like stuttering a little bit with your thingamajig, your
Usually I'd be
internet.
like Bully and the Beast podcast. You'd be like, you're I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm
Oh, all right.
L'Oreal. So
It's your
you
boy Wax.
stuttered.
What up?
So I just kept going. And then when I went to keep going, you
Yeah.
started going, which was wrong. You missed
Oh,
your
my
cue.
fault.
So when you
I was
miss your
on him.
cue, we got to start over. Okay,
Talk
ready?
to me. Talk
Yo,
to me.
yo. This shh, quiet on set. Yo, 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 Bully and the Beast podcast.
Yeah.
I'm L'Oreal.
It's your boy Wax. What up?
And we got Twerk in the building.
Works in the
I
building. What
see
up?
him.
He's in the casino with Bruno Mars, it looks like.
No, he like one of them people that's gonna ask the little kids, "Hey, come over here. You want some candy?"
And
Yeah,
then he's
fuck
gonna go
that
to
idiot.
jail. Now that reminds me, that reminds me of the Nickelodeon documentary. I watched it and it was like the dark side of Nickelodeon, and they were like child molesters and like,
I heard about that.
oh my, it was so hard to watch because these were like, I don't know about you, Wax, but I was watching all that, like Keenan and Kel and shit. Like, but it
Yeah,
was
yeah, I
just,
know. So Keenan and Kel was getting smashed.
but that's the thing. It was weird because they didn't talk about them at all. And I thought that that was strange because like Keenan and Kel and
Yeah, that's
like
kind of wild.
all that whole era, they were like, I feel like they were like childhood for us. And they're
Yeah,
not saying anything, but I just
good brother.
wonder, I don't know. There's always somebody that's abusing their power though, because we're seeing all of that with like the Diddy stuff allegedly.
Yeah, peace. Yes.
Uh-huh. But it's always something with it's just interesting to see. But I do think like when they exposed like how they were sexualizing them damn kids, ugh, them niggas need
You
their
wondering why
ass
the
whooped.
little twins? Yeah, you got to beat the shit out of them, but you wondering why the Kate twins is all fucked up and all that. You know what I'm saying? You wonder what the
Right?
fuck was happening to their ass. Like, come on, how these two young girls out here strung out like that? They trying to escape something.
Are they on drugs?
Literally.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
What man?
sciences though.
Pull up a picture of them too. They are unbelievably on drugs.
They're not on drugs. They have
See,
a big
black people
successful
crackheads.
clothing line that they're running right now. They're not on drugs, they're skinny. If anything, I would think they're like
Man.
anorexic.
No, 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 no. I seen crackhead skinny. I ain't seen no
Are you
regular
talking
skinny. I
about
ain't
the
seen skinny
Olsen
girl.
twins
Oh, what I say? They're
from Full House?
the not T and Tamara.
That's
No,
he
yeah,
said
for
Carrie
Full
K.
House. Them two.
No, they're not on drugs. Where are you getting this from?
Man, please, Angelo, bring up
All
that
right,
the
give me a few
picture of
seconds.
them. They on drugs, man.
I'm
Them
gonna
two
go.
They
girls
have
on
a
drugs, man. I
they
seen
have
them. I
a
felt
big
bad.
clothing line that's competing with Hermes. Like they have like the
That's
most.
great. I'm happy for them.
Um,
Let's see what we
okay.
got.
Yeah, they're not on drugs. Crazy, they're skinny.
Come on, pull that up. That's drugs, bro. Go to this one right there. Well, I seen them on drugs. I'm happy they're not on drugs. Praise the Lord, they're not on
Yeah, I'm
drugs.
like, what the hell are you talking about? They have a clothing line that's like
Go
humongous right now. Their bags are
go
selling for
to the
like
thing.
$20,000, $15,000.
You never seen these girls on drugs before?
No.
Look at this. Do Mary Kay and Ashley on drugs and watch what come up.
That's not true.
You just made up anything.
Yeah, but
I could have swore they was on drugs. Maybe it's two other twins, but I know the twins.
I'm like, ain't no way in hell Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. You're thinking of Amanda Bynes, maybe.
Amanda Berry.
So Amanda Bynes is now going to school to be like a nail tech, but that's her now. Now that's, yeah. But they're saying like she's mentally off because she was really tied in with the dude Dan Snyder, who was the
Mhm.
one that was like abusing people on set and like
Yeah.
sexualizing the children. But he wasn't the one to like rape the young boys. That was another one. Either way, y'all should
Yikes!
check that
Yikes!
documentary out. and check out Freaknik
Mm-hmm.
when y'all get a chance. Those are two things that I watched recently. And I just thank Freaknik for the culture. Like
Yeah,
Luke and
yeah,
JD, 21 Savage produced it.
yeah.
So I think something like that. Have you been
I used to
checking
watch
out
all the tapes back in the day. I've been watching all the tapes back in the day and all
the
that type of
Freaknik
stuff.
tapes?
Yeah, they been have Freaknik tapes and stuff like that back in the day.
Like, did you go
Definitely.
to anything like that? Like, I know they had Black Bike Week.
Yeah,
Like,
that's about it. I was in Black Bike Week every year in Myrtle Beach because I was out here in Carolina and stuff like that. Did I ever go to Mardi Gras and stuff like that in New Orleans? Now I went to New Orleans a couple of times. I missed it. You know what
me
I'm saying? I never
too.
actually
I've
went to.
never made it
Yeah.
during,
Yeah,
but
I
I
was never
went.
that guy to just want to go and just, you know what I mean, want to be nasty with everybody. You know
But
what
that's
I'm saying?
not what it's
I only was
about,
in
and
like
that's
strip clubs to be nasty with everybody.
yo.
Yes, yeah, the people
No,
there to be
that's
nasty.
it's not what it's about, and that's what it turned into. And I think that's why it's good to watch because everybody thought that Freaknik just meant like people was fucking in the streets, but it was
Yeah.
like not even. It didn't even start like that. It just only had the name Freak in it because the kids that was throwing the parties always did their theme as Freak Night or Freaky Friday or like whatever.
Mm.
So
For
niggas
like a Halloween.
yeah, like yeah, it was like Luke came a part of it, and then that was it. They was like,
And
niggas is fucking
everybody
this
started
weekend.
being nasty.
Exactly.
Yeah, for
Just like
sure.
you know, when you're like associated, they're like, we know wax is nasty.
Nah, I'm not that guy no more. Back in the day, maybe probably something like that. But
That's not what
now
I heard.
it's like, man, no, Max is being a pastor. Yes.
Oh no,
Max
I've
the
never
pastor, Max
heard
is being very,
anybody
very good.
said wax is being a pastor. That's like
What are you talking
twerk.
about?
Did you hear them say he's a pastor now?
Come
Nah.
on. How long you
Nope.
been saying? Come
Wax
on,
has been on
yo.
the, yeah, he's been saying it for the past couple episodes. Now he's been working on it. That's his like
You
10 year.
can't just say
Yeah, I've been.
something. I'm a billionaire then. If we could just say anything and then
No,
become a
I'm just saying, hold on. I'm going towards the way to go ahead and be a pastor, though. You know what I'm saying? You
So
don't hear the
that
way I
doesn't
talk
mean
and
you're
stuff
a
like that.
pastor
I'm
now, but we wish you
not
success
yet.
in your future endeavor.
Thank you.
All
I appreciate you. God will
right.
bless it.
Yes.
Talk to me.
So let's get into helping some people and give them some of that good advice, the hood advice. And we're gonna get into the DMs. We're gonna get into the emails. If people are trying to reach out to us, Wax, you know you're fired from this part.
Yeah, I like
Twerk.
this. Let's do it.
Yeah. So
What you
Twerk.
got, Twizzy?
you can DM us at Bullion and Beast Podcast on Instagram. And you can
Oh.
send us an email, please, to the Bullion and Beast Podcast at gmail.com. Appreciate it.
Hey,
Here we go.
make sure I get my $5 still from last show.
What happened? Who owe you?
Twizzy.
What'd you do?
You know what time it is. You know you owe me $5. You gonna owe a lot of people $5 too.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
he owe $5?
Because he said I say third, I did. So
Oh,
that's
wait. Oh, yeah. I didn't check that yet. I didn't check that
oh
yet.
yeah, that's what the $5 is okay. I
Oh,
take
he
it.
was like, I'm gonna go check my. I know that's right. I'm petty like that to be right too.
Let me get that real quick.
Yeah, wait.
I be wrong sometimes, Googling to check to make sure I'm I'm wrong.
That ain't right. Yeah, y'all all
Because
do
no,
that.
you
That's
got
not
it.
right.
Because if I'm right, I'm gonna be like, see, nigga.
Nobody got time for Google. Google is not like you can't really go off of Google. I put some things in Google and I was dying and I need to go to the hospital right now and all that
Well,
type
no,
of shit.
that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Like if you be like, I got a headache and my finger about to fall off. What's wrong with me, WebMD? You're dead. And it's like, no. Or you're having a heart attack. Every time I put anything in to see what my symptoms are, it says heart attack. So I be one time I
That's
was
what
like,
I'm
oh my
saying.
God.
Y'all need to stop going to Google for everything. It's not what it
Whatever. Well,
is.
come to us because we're going to give you the right advice. Okay. Now, somebody reached out
Yes.
in the email and said, my girlfriend, a 24-year-old female, was very horny this morning and sent me, a 25-year-old male, a text that said, I need you to fuck me like a slut tonight. And I
There
have
you
no
go.
idea what the fuck that means. I
What you
would
mean?
like to deliver on her request tonight without necessarily asking her. I know that communication is the best way to find out what she means. But in the meantime, I would love some tips before tonight. Thanks. Let me tell you something. I'm pretty sure they fucked already.
They had to
We
because
wasn't going
she's
to
like,
answer
I
that
need
quickly.
that.
What did he think? We needed
Yeah,
to be
but
on CP time. Like we needed time to find the email. Then we need time to go through the email. Then we got to read it, put the episode together. They better have fucked by now.
I hope so.
You still want to help him?
Yeah, I could talk to him and tell him that if he understand what she
There
meant,
might be
there's something
somebody
wrong
else
with
in
this
that
nigga.
same situation.
Oh,
Yeah, I
look at
get it.
twerk.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's
Not me
like
though.
this guy definitely. But this guy right here, he's like, if you understand what she's saying, come fuck me right now. Like you got a problem, bro. Like what more does she have to say?
No, she said, fuck me like a slut. He wants to know
Yeah.
what does fucking somebody like a slut mean?
Fuck him like a slut is fucking real fast and real hard to hair up a nut because that's all you're there for at the end of the day. You're not there to try to make love to the bitch. You know what I'm saying? You just want to fuck her real fast so you have to go home and wash your dick off. You know what I'm saying?
No, this sounds like they live together because she says, when I get home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But she wants you to fuck her like a slut. She wants you to fuck her like you're not married to her, like you don't love her. Like she
I
ain't fucking
think,
like let's make love together. You want to make love with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like I come fucking because you want to make love to. You're not gonna come. You're not gonna say, hey, come fuck me like a slut. No, fuck me like a slut mean come over here, jump through the window, fuck the shit out of me, and get the fuck out of here.
what
You're a
you
slut.
think, twerk?
Yeah, I think I mean, don't be boring. Do something, choke her or some shit, or
That's the first thing that came to mind with me too.
get out of the
That's
bed, go to the
regular
kitchen or some
though.
shit. Go to
That's
Not
the
for
regular.
everyone. Not for everyone.
No.
take it outside the bedroom.
Yeah, I think like be as nasty as you can possibly be. Like, don't kiss her.
No, you
Spit,
can't kiss it. They'll kiss
spit in
lips.
her
No.
mouth or some shit.
Yeah, pee on
Like,
her.
no,
Pee on that motherfucker.
that's like
You say like a
torture.
slut, man. No, that's not torture. They like that type of shit. She said
She,
treat me like a that she like that shit. She's like fuck me like a slut, like pee on me and just do dirty, nasty shit to me.
yeah,
You're not
I
like
think just be really super nasty. Like eat like don't eat her pussy because then that's
nah,
not
you
fucking
can't do
like a
sluts.
slut.
Yeah, if that's
No,
your
you
wifey.
can't. You
Yeah.
gotta literally. I will say it's like you would be fucking her harder than usual.
Yes.
I would. It wouldn't be much fun. Like she would walk in the door, I would choke her ass up against the motherfucking wall as soon as she gets in.
Bend
Not too
over.
hard. You don't want to kill her.
Yeah. Make sure you put the motherfucking condom on her too. You know what I'm saying? And go
No,
to
you
work.
don't know. This is his girl. I feel
All
like
right. She said, fuck me like a slut. You gotta put the condom on. And you give me head with the condom on and everything. You
not fuck
fuck me
her
like
like a
don't say that
slut.
shit then.
No
Yeah, don't say
condom.
that then. You gotta
No
put the condom
condom.
on. If you say fuck me like a slut, you gotta put a
She
condom
didn't say
on.
like a whore. It's like a difference. A
Whore and a slut is
slut.
the same thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's like slang. It's like white people say whore and black people say slut. It's the same thing.
Like I feel like slut you use in the bedroom and whore is what somebody would call you to be malicious. Like I
Okay,
don't think
she's
people use the term slut anymore unless it is like fuck me like a slut.
I feel like a slut
yeah.
is a promiscuous girl, and a whore is someone that gets paid to be fucking. Like a whore is like you fuck like a whorehouse.
Like
No,
you're
I
yeah,
guess I
you're a
guess a
whore, you're
slut.
fuck anything. A slut is just
Yeah.
like
A slut will
is
fuck
a
your husband.
nasty
Yeah.
bitch. Like you just and
Yeah.
not like nasty like that, but like nasty. Like
Yeah.
I
Whore
think
sluts
like
is the same
spitting,
thing.
choking,
That's
fucking,
regular.
but that's not regular if you're making love and you're together. That's what the problem is. You don't know what you're doing over there. Because like spitting and all that shit, like if a nigga tried to spit in my mouth and we're making love, that doesn't happen. I'm like, what kind of fucking romance is this? Like, bro, like making love is like rose petals and all that shit.
Okay.
You get what I'm
Real
saying?
slow.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
fucking like a slut. You as soon as she get in the house, bend her over and fuck her over the face.
Early.
Like,
Yes. Keep her
you get what
clothes
I'm
on. You put a
saying?
fucking hole
Like,
in her pants or something. Yeah.
yeah, like rip the pants off. And like that's how I
Okay.
would take it. And she might just be talking shit. Cause you go to do that shit and she like, whoa, why are you treating me like this?
Yeah, word up. She forgot. She took a fucking Ambien earlier. She's talking shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like. You sound
Ambien,
like a fucking Ambien girl. Yeah.
a sleeping pill.
I guess so.
That's
Yeah.
you think it.
You mean a Xanax girl?
One of them fucking pills. You know what I'm saying? These girls will be here taking, they start talking a bunch of shit. And then as soon as it wear off, the whole shit is different.
Oh, that's giving Molly.
Percocets. Molly
She on something. Hey, come
Yo,
on.
you
She
ever
always
had
calling her man
somebody?
saying that wild shit. She's on some type of pill or she on something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you ever had somebody come around you that was intoxicated, like off a pill, and you didn't know until they started losing their fucking mind?
Yeah, almost falling over and all that type of shit. And I was like, makes sense.
So what do you do? Like, do you remove yourself from this situation? Because
Yeah, you gotta get the fuck out of there.
I
Always
was
get
recently in a situation like that, and the nigga was losing his mind, and I was like, "Nigga, what did you take?"
these new coke guys too, they do the exact same thing. They get so fucking paranoid and they ready to run and they ready to do some shit. Like I'm like, he's a newcomer.
Nah,
He a
I knew it
motherfucker with
was.
this
I
nigga.
knew it was like a pill or something because I remember when I was younger and I took Molly, or it was
Yikes.
ecstasy for the first time. Matter of fact,
Yikes.
and I think I told y'all this story. I was like mopping the store up and helping people and shit.
You was on coke.
Like, no, I was on my
Yeah, Molly is a coke is in Molly. That's what
ecstasy.
happened. You was
I
on
was on
cocaine and
ecstasy,
everything. You got a
but
different name to it.
no, it was ecstasy. But I start singing and dancing and being everybody's friend. And that's what he was doing. And I was like, nigga, you're not drunk. You're in a little more than that. But he kept trying to say he was just drinking. But I was like, you got to get
God.
the fuck away from me. Like the shit, because what happens with that shit is it escalates numerous times.
Mhm.
Like it's not just like that's why pills, I don't those shits are never for me. I don't understand how people do those.
I don't do shit. I can't even drink. I can't do none of that shit, man.
You
God bless
stop drinking
everybody who
wine?
can do it. No, I don't do none of that shit,
You were
man.
drinking wine for like a period of time.
Man, like no, not that long. Not even this. I mean, I still pass out as soon as I do it. It's not nothing fun for me. After I see people drinking stuff, I'm like, what do you get out of this?
But
Because
how
I
do you
be
have
sick.
fun?
I smoke and chill. My life is fun, man. Everything I do is fun. My life is a big book. It's amazing. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna tell
I'm
you why I say this because when I go out, like, of course, if I'm out just regular, but if I'm in the club and I'm not drinking and everybody else is drunk, oh my God, I want to kill
I
everybody.
can't do it. I need
I
to be
want to
on
kill
point.
everybody.
I'm actually scared in crowds and stuff like that. That's why I'm always on point like this. Like I'm like a pit bull that's always up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm scared of big crowds because I don't know who is who. I don't know why you here too. You could be here because you want to fuck me up, or you be here because you want a bitch, or you might want my bitch, or you might. I'm just scared of everybody. Crowds just
Nah,
don't do it for me.
for some reason, people just get like I tried to go to the club a few times in the past couple weeks and just been like, I'm not gonna drink because like I'm gonna just chill today. And by the end of the club, I was like, I need a whole bottle of drinks. Like everybody was so aggravating. Like they
Because you used to be a drunk. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no, at least you can tolerate drunk people when you're tipsy, is what I
Yes.
feel.
All
But
right.
being sober as fuck, like not a drop, I'm sitting there looking at these people like, I fucking hate you. You're annoying. What the fuck is he talking about? Like, it was like one
Some
nigga
people
was
have
all over
different
the place.
thoughts.
I'm like, damn, yo, when you're drunk, you can deal with this shit. But when you're sober, everybody is annoying as fuck. So
Uh-huh.
if I'm gonna go out, I gotta drink. That's just my rule. Or else I gotta go home. But I do think drinking is part of fucking somebody like a slut. That's why I say that. Because like when I'm fucked up, that's when it's kind of like no holds bars. It's like, all right, let's like we're having a good time.
Okay,
I do
now I understand slut. There you go.
yeah, I'm telling you, I think you gotta
Okay.
drink to fuck somebody like a slut. Angelo, Quirk,
Yeah.
did you have
Understandable.
better sessions sober or drunk?
Yeah, I would say it definitely helps.
It
Don't
do?
drink too much because then your shit won't get hard and you fuck up the whole situation. And so I
I
like
thought drinking certain things helped you get hard. They
like
say the Hennessy dick or whatever, the Henny
I
dick.
thought that was the opposite.
That's motherfuckers. I think that's motherfuckers who actually drink Henny all day. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to do anything without smoking. I don't want to do nothing without. I don't even want to take a shit without smoking. You know what I'm saying? So I damn sure don't want to have sex without smoking. So if I'm sitting there, do people who drink Henny all the time, it's just the extra up.
It's like this
Other than
Popeye.
that, yeah. But other than that, you go ahead and drink some Henny, and you don't really drink Henny like that. You getting the fuck out of here. You already done fought somebody. You ain't getting no pussy that night. You go to the cell. You
That's
go
too
to
far.
jail, baby. You
Yeah,
play
I
around
just
that Henny if
feel
you
like
want to. Shit.
I feel like I've had some wild nights being a little tipsy with my partner, and it just turns into a different situation. It's fun too. If unless you drink too much, then it's not fun.
Yeah, girls throwing up
You're
and all that
right.
wild ass shit.
I'm
You don't
with
want to
Twerk.
drink too much. You don't
Yeah,
want to drink
it's
like
like
that.
a fine line of like I'm fucked up and this shit about to be mad fun, and I'm too fucked up and I'm about to throw up on you.
Ah, not good.
See, I feel like Wax has had to deal with a lot of people throwing up and around him.
No.
No,
No way. I mean, I dealt with a lot of people I had to help because they was throwing up
that's what
and
I mean.
oh yeah, yeah, shit like that. None of the girls that I dealt with, no way. I
Oh, but
couldn't.
like your homeboys or some shit.
Yeah, a lot of people I had to help with for years, man. Even now, my shit that I do now, I see a lot of drunk motherfuckers that I gotta help and do this and all this
Yeah,
wild
I
ass
feel
shit.
like the
I hate it.
designated driver is you, nigga. You
I
know,
would
but like
always been a designated driver because I never
exactly
drink. Yeah, I always helped a lot of people. I seen people pee in themselves, throw up on themselves,
what?
throw up
And do
on
they
other
remember?
people. They don't remember shit the whole next day. They got to apologize to everybody. You fucked up everything. And
I
it's
don't trust
always
people
through
that
drinking.
don't
I don't
drink.
even know why drinking is like not illegal and smoking is. You see what I'm saying? I just don't make
It's
sense. It really don't make sense. It's like, y'all need to fucking ban this shit. This is shit that's getting everybody all fucked up and wilding and doing a bunch of stupid shit. No way.
I also don't trust people that don't drink like you because I feel like they're like recorders for bullshit. It's
Nah,
like
nah, nah. I would never. I ain't even that type of guy. I would never record anybody.
I don't mean physically, I mean in your mind.
Oh yeah, drunk words and sober thoughts all the time. I am the guy that understood that the person really told me the truth when they was drunk and shit like that. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can't say that because you haven't been drunk, so you don't know what it's like.
I understand that, but I understand drunk words and sober thoughts. I know you're gonna tell me the truth when you're drunk, though. You know, I know you're gonna tell me what you really do feel. Like this girl, I hate you so much. As soon as she get drunk, she all over you and all that type of shit. Ah.
I don't know. We've talked about this before, and I know the other day my homegirl had told me I said some shit, and I was like, "That's true," but
You ain't supposed to know.
nah,
Yeah.
because it was about myself. Like I was like stunting on somebody because they said something to me, and I was like, "Nigga," da da da, and I was like, "I said that," and it
And
just
like
kind of
Floyd,
like
you see what Floyd happened with Floyd, his trainer.
what?
His trainer wanted to fight him because Floyd was stunting on his ass, and it's fucked up. I guess Floyd was drinking. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. That is what I
You
did,
see
but
what I'm saying?
the person deserved it. I just was holding it in.
He do probably deserved it too. He was probably checking him, but he's drunk. He said it on camera, and that shit went out. It's like, all right,
But
drunk
it
words
came
and
out
sober
wrong.
thoughts.
Like had I had said it soberly, it came out wrong. Like that's the only thing. So I would say like you're still impaired, you know. So I wouldn't 100% listen to everything a drunk person says because like you're still a little confused. But I would agree that there may be some truth in what they
I
say.
talk to a drunk person before I can talk to a sober person. You know what I'm saying? A drunk person going to keep it real. Don't give a fuck. I want you to know this shit. I want you to know about this too. You know what I'm saying? And fuck what you think and everything. But when they sober and shit, they always on some. Oh, I gotta hold this in, and they got feelings when you're drunk and when you're not drunk. When you're drunk, you ain't got no fucking feelings. You don't give a fuck. All your feelings is you want to keep that feeling that you got right now. You don't want to think. Just go. So I
Yeah,
like
I
drunk
think it
people.
depends on what I'm drinking too. I feel like sangria is a truth serum for me. Like sangria in 1942.
Well, thank God they
Those
ain't
are
got
the
one for
only
me.
two though. If I drink anything else, like I might say some shit, but like that's not truth serum. As like I probably was just drunk. But those two right there, nah. Like I call somebody when I was drunk off of sangria because that shit is mixed with too much shit.
Mhm.
And I was like, how did I even find this person's number in my phone to call them? So you just got to be careful when you doing too much. But I will say alcohol will help you fuck her like a slut. So I hope by now y'all did something nasty.
Yeah. And
But
hope
at
she ain't put too
24 and
much pressure
25,
on you because you know what? When girls do say all that, I want you to do this to me and all this type of thing, and you in your mind, you like, damn, I got to do that to me. That might put a lot of pressure on you, not early. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on some, like, I'm just coming over to chill and not try to fuck, and then you are going to have a good session. But all that so anxious and trying to get it, bro, you human, bro. You want another early. Try to go into this situation like trying to figure out something that you don't like of it. You know what I'm saying? And try to concentrate on that as much as possible because if not, you want nut early, then she gonna fuck me like a slut gonna turn into 10 pumps. You know
and
what I'm
nigga, you
saying?
a
You don't want
hoe.
that 10 pump shit.
Fuck me like a slut, gonna turn into nigga, you a hoe. And I want my fucking time back. Cause when I think something is about to go down and that shit is trash, I know that's happened to you. You thought a girl was gonna be fire. You get that motherfucker in there, you like, this bitch was trash as fuck. Like,
I can't even remember shit. I ain't gonna lie
that's
to you.
never happened to you?
I can't even remember those times I had sex with anybody for real. Like it's just like erased my
Oh
mind.
my
It's like
God.
every
Okay.
time it's like the
Every
thing
time
from
you
Men
get
in
a
Black.
girlfriend, you start acting funny.
What you mean I'm acting funny? I'm being real. I'm dead serious. I cannot remember the times that I had sex with these other girls. I can't even remember that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're so aggravating. You always do this. It's like you get
I
a
always do
girlfriend
what?
and nigga, you fucked
Man,
with
stop.
mad bitches. Now all of a sudden you don't remember fucking no bitches.
No, I didn't say I don't remember fucking bitches. I'm just saying I don't remember how it was. I cannot remember. Like, damn, how I don't remember shit. I'm dead serious.
So you
Like
couldn't
twerk.
rank your top 3 women that you had sex with throughout your life?
No, I can't even remember. Twerk, can you remember? And really be real.
He's only had one partner.
Yeah, right. All right, but can you remember any?
I've only had one partner.
All right, so me too then. Shit.
And he's number one.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Whoever he
I mean
may
you got a
be.
man. That's what it sounds like you got a man right now.
I
You
don't
just got
have
a
no
man.
man. I
You know?
actually, you know how some people be like, I'm not even thinking about mans. No mans right now. I'm only
No?
worried about the only mans I'm worried about is dead. His name is Benjamin. And the nigga is on every $100 bill that you that's the only nigga I'm worried about fucking right now. In
Fuck
love with the
George.
money. Okay. So let's get to the next person, get them that good advice, that hood advice.
Yeah.
Once again, twerk. Where can they go if they want some advice from the OGs?
Yes, sir. Please send all your advice inquiries to our DMs at Bully and the Beast Podcast on Instagram, and then you can send us a nice email. Don't forget to be very detailed, or else these guys will fill in the holes. Send us an email
Hey,
at the Bully and the Beast Podcast at gmail.com.
You get
Wax
it.
doesn't remember filling in any holes.
Yeah.
Fucking lying ass nigga, yo. This shit is
You
crazy.
say you had one partner. What are you talking?
So I'm a lying ass nigga too, but we gotta admit that I definitely didn't have just one partner, but I should have. I should have
Yes.
stopped at one.
Thank you.
So that means I regret all you niggas. Any of you niggas I ever even looked at.
So you tell me that you remember all these guys? You remember these people? That's crazy.
That the sex with the people?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't sit
Wow.
around and think about it, but like
I guess girls could do that. I don't think guys can remember this shit. I can't be like, yo, I remember and this time, or I can't. I wish I could.
I will say it's hard to rank. And the only reason why it would be hard to rank is because there's been people that I've went back to dealing with and it wasn't the same. Sometimes I'll be feeling like really it got to do with your connection
Yeah, how you
over.
feel about the first person?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
don't get me wrong, like it's a good you also have skill in that too. But it's crazy because I have a friend that like me and her never really link up, but we linked up and we had mutual friends. So we were friends through friends. But now
mm-hmm.
we have our own relationship. And well, somebody was running their damn mouth and told her my like some old tea, some old business or whatever, but why it was relevant to her is because she dealt with the dude before.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first time this ever happened to me where a girl asked me, like, well, where do you rank him?
Yeah.
Like the guy that we had in common. And I
Mm-hmm.
felt like a real nigga having that conversation.
Yeah.
FYI. So I was
Yeah.
sitting there and I thought about it and I'm like, that's crazy. I never thought about that with the dude or whatever. And she basically was saying he was top 3 to her. So when she said that, I'm like, oh, I can see why you say that. But I wouldn't put him top 3. So
Yeah.
I just felt like that was just like an awkward conversation, but it made me think of ranking. And I just wondered if guys really do it.
I mean, these guys, I guess they could be like, unless you didn't jump off a fucking airplane with a girl and having sex with her, like you got to be something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It's
for
like,
you to remember?
yeah, for me to remember, it got to be like some wow, like what did I do? You know what I'm saying? I can't remember Yeah.
So it's like the scenario more than
For a guy, yes. I think it's more of something to where it's like you have to, it got to be a place or something that was just like outrageous or something like that. Just having sex, it was like back in the day, it was just more of a, conquering type of thing. You know what I'm saying? You
for
did it.
you.
Like, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, for a lot of guys, I think mostly men at the end of the day, I don't think it was just more of a, I think it was like practicing until you get to your wife so you can know what the fuck you're doing to your wife so she don't leave you.
It's
I
crazy
mean,
because I said that to somebody too, a man. I was like, yeah, my homeboy told me that like y'all just be trying to conquer. And he was like, why would he say that? I don't feel like that about women. I was like, oh, okay. He made me feel crazy.
No, but I'm just
He made me feel crazy as hell. I was like, fucking wax.
you went to somebody with my logic is amazing. I
I
appreciate you.
wanted to know. I was
Yeah,
like, do
yeah,
you guys
yeah.
feel like when y'all, you're going after a woman, like your main goal is to conquer her?
No,
And
I'm
he was
just
like,
saying
what?
our legs hurt. You try to conquer, you try to smash. You see what I'm saying? So he don't go to a woman wanting to have sex. You don't go to a woman wanting to marry her. How the fuck you want to marry her already? That doesn't even make sense. You might tell her some bullshit to try to fuck, but let her not give you no pussy. Watch what you gonna do. You ain't paying that bill. You ain't doing none of that type of shit. Let's see how long you hang around till you just like fuck it. I can't do this shit no more. She getting me.
I think we talked about this, but like, what's the longest you've ever waited?
uh, shit. The longest I waited is the fastest I left.
What does that even mean?
You make me wait up, motherfucker. I'm getting the fuck out of there soon as.
See, I feel like niggas do
We're not on the
that.
same page
Like,
because we're not on the same page. I want to have sex now, so why am I'm
but
waiting because you want to wait? We're
but
not on
you'll
the
call
same
her
page.
a whore if she has sex with somebody so quickly.
A lot of guys think all girls are whores at one point. You know what I'm saying? You somebody whore. If you ain't my whore, you was somebody whore. Or when you get married, you was my whore before. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I get it. Unless you go ahead and know you got a brand new car and you actually got it locked down and you was the only driver and shit like that, that's peace and cool at the end of the day. But then you might get bored and tired of her because she ain't been through too much. You're like, damn, what the fuck do we really want? Do we really want to fuck a virgin? Do you really want somebody who can't give us head? Do you really want
Nobody
somebody who
wants a
can't
virgin.
ride? Come on, she can't ride and all that type of shit. You're gonna get frustrated. So what are we really asking for at the end of the day? So now that we have to deal with girls who have been around at the end of the day, you want the ones with less mileage or some you can still mold and stuff. Cause a lot of cars just they govern off.
So you would take somebody serious that fucked you on the first day.
Hell yeah, because we on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Or we were just we went on like a trip or somewhere, and I seen her, and we actually spent time together for days and stuff. We got to know each other. It was really cool. Then maybe the last night it probably went down to some shit like that. All right, that's cool. That's cool too. But if you have sex on the first night, I don't think that's wrong. I think y'all both on the same page. Y'all both want to do the exact same thing at the same time. That seemed like chemistry to me. But
That's
one of y'all want
crazy
to have.
because some guys
Go
will look
ahead.
at that like she's fast and I can't take her
Yeah, they
serious.
all fast. They fast with somebody. If they ain't fast with you, because they looking at to see a flaw or they trying to get more from you than what they just trying to fuck. That's all they trying to do. That bitch want to motherfucking fuck you. She know exactly what she want to do. She want to fuck. If she don't want to fuck you, that means she's not sexually attracted to you. Then that means it's not going to last. Can you make her sexually attracted to you with that green? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you
I
make her
said
sexually
no.
attracted to you.
There's nothing. If I'm not sexually attracted to you, nigga, there's nothing you could fucking do to turn that shit around.
But that's
Nothing.
what I'm saying. So you agree with me. That's good.
Yeah, I will agree with that. I've
Yes.
literally told the nigga, like, I don't even go to people's homes. Like, what do you like? So if I say something like that to you,
Yeah,
it's
I'm not
not that
sexually
into you.
attracted to you. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's what it is. So
Okay,
you
let's
know,
help the people though.
she
Let's
know
help the
what she want
people.
to do that.
That's true. I've
Mm-hmm.
been with my girlfriend for 2 years and she's absolutely amazing. And she does have a kid as well with the baby daddy in the picture. The
Yep.
backstory being when she was pregnant, he wanted her to get an abortion and he cheated and left her for a woman he met at work and made minimal efforts to see his kid, which already made me not interested in getting to know this person at all, considering the excuses made not to see his kid, which may have partially been the new girlfriend having issues as well. Now, to the present, the girl he cheated on with has broken up with him, and my girlfriend, being the kind soul she is, was somewhat trying to comfort him, which slightly irritated me as I thought he set himself up for this and that she shouldn't be a doormat, which she claimed she wasn't. Yet she's starting to want me to invite him everywhere we go.
What?
So he's not miserable and lonely. And I said, I'm not comfortable with hanging out with him just because I don't feel sorry at all. But if they did something together with their daughter, it would be nice because he should put in more effort in spending some time with her. But I'm finding myself getting semi pushed into having him hang out just so that there's no friction for everyone. But I didn't think it was too much when I said I didn't want him having dinner with us and going out somewhere we planned specifically to be together. It just pisses me off, and I know she wants to be friends and keep a good relationship, but I thought some of this was just not something I should be comfortable with, especially just because he's heartbroken over someone he screwed her over with. Then sometimes during video calls or chats, when she calls to have him speak to their daughter, they made a little joke that irked me, even though normally I'm so chill, but it was a masturbation joke because he had no shirt on and they made innuendos. How you say that? Innuendos?
Innuendos.
What is
Yeah.
that?
Oh, that should have been your word. That well, I was sitting there and it made me right pissed off through their sense of humor, as she called it. Oh, their sense of humor, as she called it. But I found it weird and rude, especially since it happened multiple times, and considering their history together, I don't find it humorous. I just feel
Not
like
at
I'm
all.
being an idiot and making a big deal. But I really love her and I could use some advice because this situation bothers me. I had previous comments saying I wasn't wrong to feel uncomfortable or like the bad guy, but when I bring up something that bothers me, it's always me being overly sensitive.
Yeah. Okay.
Co-parenting gone wrong.
I mean, it sounds like it's going right, actually. On their
him.
side, yes. On
Yeah.
that side, it sounds like co-parenting going really well on that side. And no, I wouldn't be down with none of that type of shit. Anybody who put their dick in you, fuck them. I don't care if that's your baby daddy or not. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got shit to do with me. You want to consult this motherfucker because he's going through something? Go suck his dick then. That's what he really wants you to do at the end of the day. He don't want you to really call and see how he's doing. He wants you to come over and suck his dick. So now you can't talk to that motherfucker. Fuck him. Do you really think that doesn't make sense?
I will say that's a little outrageous. Like he broke up with the girl and you have to make him feel better. Like, nigga, just make sure you got your daughter at 7.
That's it.
Like, but because he was a deadbeat, but that goes to show he's only even around to do what he's supposed to because the girl's not around. And I get that maybe it was because the girl had an issue, but that goes to show you what type of nigga he is, what type of father he is. He definitely ain't a man. You just gonna remove yourself because the girl don't want you around her. But look at how he's involving himself all in your relationship.
Yeah, nah, you're bugging. Nah.
That's crazy as hell.
Boundaries.
So on his side, yeah, that's what it is. He needs to lay his foot down and be like, listen, I love that the two of y'all are getting along so well for the sake of your daughter.
No, we don't. Well, yes.
No, I do. I do love because now he
for the sake of the kid, of course.
For the sake of the daughter, he doesn't have any issues. Everything's copacetic there. But why the fuck is this nigga coming with us on date night?
Date night, he's coming with us, having dinner with us, and what he say? They got a joke. They got a fucking joke.
Masturbation joke and shit, nigga.
All right. Matter of fact, when I see you, they're gonna punch you in your motherfucking face, nigga. You playing me out now.
Yeah, fuck off is the only fucking you gonna be doing, nigga. Ain't gonna be no laughing about playing with dicks and pussies. Like, what the fuck is so funny?
Come on.
And why I'm not in on the joke?
Yeah, if I'm not in on the joke, it shouldn't be nothing funny and y'all smiling on the motherfucking phone with each other. What the fuck y'all smiling for? I'm about to change that motherfucking smile to a frown because I'm not gonna be the only person over here frowning. And y'all two, he put his fucking dick in you, and y'all smiling, and I'm over here frowning. Fuck you.
I mean, I'm just not mature enough for this situation.
I'm not mature enough for it either. Then fuck
because
that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that could do. Because realistically, it's so weird because like this situation has been presented to me before. And it's like, I found out that this guy that I was talking to was like really, really cool with his baby mom in the sense where, because he had a baby mom, he had 2 of them, but it's the oldest baby mom. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah.
And like they were going out and going to dinners, and I was just like, right. I don't know if I'm okay with this. And don't get me wrong,
when still I think friends. All right,
I don't
cool.
think when I think about the dynamic, I can understand them not being together at the same time. But what I felt was just like, that's cool. They cannot be together. He cannot be fucking her, but I'm just not comfortable with this.
I
Like,
ain't comfortable
and
with
the
it.
reason why is because the way that I witnessed co-parenting was totally different than what these motherfuckers
Yes.
are
And they
doing.
made it still work. And they still made it work. You know what I'm saying?
I don't never remember going nowhere with my mother and my father together.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of one time. I'm really trying to think hard. Like,
Yeah.
ever since I was like 6 months, my mother and father were broken up. So it's like we might have went to go. She swapped me out because we lived in different states. They
Mm-hmm.
swapped me out and maybe ate together while she was because we lived far. So he
Yeah.
might have
Showed you
sat
where to eat
down and
at and
ate, but
stuff
it
like that.
wasn't never
Period.
like I never saw nothing between them. So the joking and the kikiing and shit. But I will say this: my sister's father, they were really good friends. He passed away, but they were really good friends,
Mm-hmm.
and it was never nothing. Like they actually started. This is the weird thing though with co-parenting. Motherfuckers, especially if they were together for a long time or like they were young, they start
Mm-hmm.
acting like brothers and sisters.
I get that. I get that.
So I will say it doesn't mean that everybody that co-parents is fucking each other.
No,
Like,
it's not even that they fucking each other. Somebody that put their dick in you gotta beat it.
no, that's
You know what I'm
unrealistic.
saying?
No.
I hear you, but it's like he's not all that kikiing and them sex jokes and all that other type of wild ass shit. Like, nah.
It's the sex jokes for me. Like you said, boundaries. They cross the line. Like you're already being cool, and then they're going above. So that's where I would talk
Taking
to her. Like,
advantage.
listen, it was cool when a nigga came with us to McDonald's. I get that he wanted to go to the park with us too, but
Yeah.
like I draw the line at the fucking sexual jokes and
Nah.
like the extracurricular phone conversation.
Yeah, the extra phone conversations, him meeting up with us to just go out and with us and chill and him just come on, bro. You think I want to sit there? Because I nigga thinking like, damn, this motherfucker fucked them, but they smiling. I really don't even know what they smiling, what the extra look was and stuff. Because I've been in situations like that. So that's what I'm saying. It's not like, somebody be like, oh, insecure. No, I'm literally out of cure because I was the other guy always. You see what I'm saying?
But
So
you know,
I've
I
always
don't
seen it from the other
know.
side. It sucks.
They're
I got
involving you for
PSPD.
a reason. They could have easily snuck around and did some shit on the side if that's what they were going to do. If they're going to co-parent and coexist and blend their families, they have to move like this. But he needs to know that there's boundaries. You're not part of our. This is not a throuple, nigga.
That's what it
Like
sounds like.
you
That's what it's
set
gonna
your
be.
shit up to do with the daughter on your own. It don't have to be a group activity every
Thank
time.
you. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of wild. Like if he had to meet up with us because the
Basketball
kid
game,
basketball
soccer.
games, if she got a recital, you see what I'm saying? She getting an award, she's graduating, stuff like that. Is peace, love, and all. You know what I'm
But
saying? People out
basketball
there,
games be a lot a week. So it's like afterwards they're gonna go eat. It's probably it's too much.
yeah, but even that is like, you take her this time, we take her next time. Whatever, they coming home with us or they going with you this time. You see what I'm saying? So you could communicate and shit like that. That's peace and love. I hope that's what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But all that extra stuff, the extra, you know what I mean?
Yeah, be very transparent about what makes you uncomfortable in a situation, or else it's gonna break y'all up. Because if you're holding things inside,
Yeah, it's gonna
obviously
build
it's
up. It's
gonna
gonna break.
build up, and then you're going to explode like a fucking
Yes.
volcano.
So you know what's crazy? When they said that on the phone and he let it go, right? What if they come to see each other? He be at dinner with us and they say that same joke at dinner.
No,
He
I
gonna blow
think
the
I would
fuck
have
up.
nipped it in the bud right there, or at least when
That's what
she
he
got
that's what he
off the
fucked up.
phone.
That's what he fucked up at. Because he let it go right there. And then when they get to dinner and he say that same joke and she do that little smirk and laugh, he probably gonna flip that fucking table over. Bro, do not do that shit. When you see it and you don't like it right now, you let the motherfucker know. Yo, I don't like that shit. You gotta switch.
Immediately. I'm with you on that
Yes.
because I'm
Yes.
the type of person that'll be like, well, I ain't gonna say nothing this time. And then it builds up, and then now I got this animosity.
Yep.
Like I've learned to get out of that and to nip something in the bud. And there is a
Yes.
time and place for everything.
I
So
call it
I
wait
don't
and
think
set and
while the daughter's
sell.
sitting there, but why they having masturbation jokes in front of the daughter?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's kind of wild and disrespectful.
I would have been like, excuse me?
Oh, you would have said something that time. You would have held it in.
No, no, right then and there. Because if you're talking around my daughter, your daughter, whoever daughter about
Yeah,
masturbation,
that's kind of
that
wild.
already is inappropriate. Then you're getting to the point where like, why y'all and like, why do you have? It's like, what bitch? Do you want to go back to him because he left you? And clearly you're happy to be. See, that's the thing too, because she's happy to be in a position of seeing him fucked up and him needing her
Oh man,
for.
she's in love right now.
I don't
She
even
thinks
think in
about him at
love.
night and everything,
Some
though. She
people
think
are
about him at
vindictive.
night.
What?
I hear you, but for her to need him, she's still like she is a feeling that she has. You know what I'm saying? She thinks about him. She think about, okay, how can I try to build this man back? All women want to build their man, but you now you're building this other man back.
Well,
It's kind of
I wanna make sure a strong
ouch.
man is raising my daughter with
For
me.
sure,
That's for
for
sure.
sure,
So if
thousand
I gotta
percent.
participate and take a part into to doing that and to helping him grow, should I've helped niggas grow that I didn't have kids with.
No, listen, and I respect that also, but it's still the boundaries of certain ways you're supposed to do it. You got to do it with long spoons. There's family members that I do love and stuff. I still serve them through a long spoon. I don't care if they
It was the
locked up and I don't even fuck
masturbation
with
joke.
them.
He had me
Yeah,
at
man.
masturbation
But
joke.
even going out with him so much, like I said, unless it got something to do with recitals or got something to do directly with the daughter, I don't think he need to be in our relationship. I want to talk to you this way. I want to be like this. I'm probably gonna say something different because this nigga around. I just, you know what I mean? It's just a little awkward, I could say. You know what I'm
Tread
saying?
lightly because, and like I said, this is for somebody that's a little bit more mature than me
Me
because
too.
that's something that I wouldn't be okay with. But this is also because I have trauma from dealing with a nigga that had baby moms and he lied and did whatever because that's what they do. Not all of them, but a good chunk, motherfucker. So
Yeah.
yeah, I would make it clear I'm not comfortable. And
Never
if
heard of him.
she doesn't respect your boundaries, then you move on to phase two, which is all right, I'm gonna have to remove myself because I'm not gonna be
Yes.
hurt in
Y'all
this
could be have
situation.
fun. Look how happy y'all are together anyway. Why y'all leave? Because he wanted some other pussy? Because if you still fuck with him, you still like him and shit like that, what the fuck? Why you leave him then? Just because he
No,
fucking with another
he
bitch.
left her for another woman.
But that's what I'm saying. He left her, but she still want to be around. So all right, he's not with her no
I
more.
feel like she thinks she's getting a kick out of this shit. That's the crazier part. Like she
Ouch.
probably sitting there laughing at this nigga shit is fucked up. Cause now he got to sit there and look at her and the real man that stuck around when she had the baby.
But she hurt her real relationship that she want to stick with just to
Yeah, but that's
yeah
why
this
he has to
nigga.
talk to her,
All right.
right? Because
Mm.
she's in her real relationship, but she's just thinking about the get back. And she's thinking that they're in it to win
So
it and shit. So she's not even focused on her nigga because she's just like, yeah, look at this
ouch. But
pathetic
that's what I'm
motherfucker.
saying. You messing up your relationship because you trying to run a line on this other guy. You know what I'm
She
saying?
might think they strong and they don't have much issue.
Well, he's telling us right now, Bully in the Beast, you need to listen to this, man. This guy is not happy. He don't like the throuple situation going on right now, and I think you need to fix it.
And we
Let that.
telling him on the bully and the beast that he need to speak up for himself and stop being a pushover. That doesn't mean like you have to be nasty. Sit somebody down and talk to them in a
Yeah,
civilized manner.
yeah, yeah. You might blow up at one time, but you like at the end of the day, like you know what? Sit down and talk to her. Like I don't like this. I don't like this. Are you willing to change that? If not, then this direction you pushing me
Right.
to. You
Right.
see what I'm
Some people
saying?
are grimy and some situations are misunderstood. It's not always that the people are grimy and trying to fuck you over. Sometimes it's literally a lack in communication. And
Yes,
when somebody tells you something, receive the information because that's a part that we don't add. It's like you hear them, but you don't move. Like, it's like if somebody is telling you they have an issue, move. Move on it.
yes,
Move.
yes.
Do
Move on it.
something. Do
And I don't want to
something.
hear I'm so used to it. I mean, you don't really give a fuck at the end of the day. I'm just
I've
so
been
used to
like this
doing
my
this.
whole life. I used to say stuff like that, and it took for me to like really. I'm telling you, like I think that's why I'm okay and I'm so comfortable right now with just dating. People are like just going out on
Mhm.
dates and not really having a boyfriend. Is because you really do be like you learn so much things about yourself when you focus completely on yourself. Like
Mhm.
people used to say that to me all the time, and I have focused on myself. You could tell in the career level up, right? But like
Mhm.
sometimes it's just like, oh shit, this is what motherfuckers meant. Like, and it just takes you having to figure out yourself and what you're gonna put up with and your fucking boundaries. And it's just
Yes.
things that I learned that I'm like, yo, okay, yeah, maybe I did do this since I was young, but that's it's disrespectful. It's fucked up. It makes people feel
Mhm.
a certain kind of way. Does not matter if you did it your whole life. You need to check yourself
Exactly. You
today.
gotta check yourself right now.
You gotta check yourself
Right
today.
now.
It ain't they gotta adjust to it. It's like, bitch, get
Yeah,
yourself
and,
together.
and and if you don't check yourself right, then you don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's times to where they say you cannot smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? I guess I didn't care about my life. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was
You
on
didn't because
probation
you
and
were
shit,
still smoking.
I was still smoking. So I guess I didn't care about my life at that time as much as I do now. But that's kind of fucked up. I should have stopped smoking, but I didn't. So I can't even use that example for myself. But for other
Okay,
people,
God, this guy. Twerk, help me
I can't
out.
do it. I can't do it.
Okay, let's get into word on the street.
What we got?
Twerk is out here dodging paternity suits,
Jeez.
right? Don't you got a girl pregnant? She won $21,000 a month from you.
Damn.
This is you? I don't remember that.
Oh,
That's not.
sorry, that's Marlon Wayne.
Oh yeah,
I read
Oh,
the
another
name
okay.
comedian.
wrong.
Wrong comedian.
I read the yeah. I thought
Another
it said twerk
comedian. It's
guy.
hilarious. Another comedian, not
I got
me.
them confused. You know they look alike. So Marlon Wayans, right? Reportedly,
That's my guy.
he's hit with a paternity suit. We love Marlon Wayans, and
Peace for
anything you know
sure.
about him, he's very like. Of course, he has money. He's a Wayans and Marlon Wayans
Yes.
at that. But
Listen.
he's pretty frugal when it comes to spending money. I know he said that he still lives in the first house that he bought. He just renovated
Mhm.
it. He has
Yep. With
like
the
two
same Range
cars.
Rover. Yeah.
Yeah, he got two cars. One's a hybrid, and the other one
Yeah.
is a Range he bought like a million years
Peace.
ago.
Yep.
Well, now he has this woman coming out saying that she wants him to declare being the father of her 1-year-old daughter, and she's
Jeez.
demanding $21,000 a month in child support.
For 18 years?
18 years. 18
Jesus.
nowadays is longer than 18 years you got to pay. If they're in college too, you got to pay till they're out of
Yeah, man.
college.
I'm sure Marlon would love his kid and let the man take care of his kid. I'm sure you don't have to go to those measures to try to do that. I'm sure he'll take care of you. I think
Well,
the family will take care of you. And don't
I
you ain't
think
gotta
what
do it
the
a dirty way if you don't have to do it the dirty way. Now
I
you
think
had
what
some
the
people have
issue
to do it the dirty
is
way.
that she wants him to publicly claim the daughter, and he wants his life to be private.
Why not? That's great.
Well,
Stay
clearly
private.
she didn't get with him for the love of family. That's why.
Respect. I understand that, but you understand the danger of putting your kids out there all the time like that. The danger of that. The more you put out there, the more you don't really give a fuck about the things
No,
you
she's
hold in and keep dear
understanding the
to you.
power of the name, Wax. She wants to
Respect.
be Marlon Wayne's baby mom. And I'm not saying that's exactly what it is, but when you look at the situation, because he spoke out and he's like, I'm a responsible individual. Like, of course, I've never heard anything about him and his kid, him not taking care of his kids. He's still cool with his ex-wife. They're like
Mm-hmm.
very, very friendly. He speaks very highly of her.
Listen, because she did
And
it the right way. This girl
yeah,
right
but
here
this
doing
is
it the
what I'm
wrong
saying.
way.
She didn't need to be in the limelight. He's not that type
Thank
of
you.
person. Who do you know that
Yes.
Marlon Wayans has dated? Wait, this girl. Like, you get what I'm saying?
And I
So
ain't even
it's
see her yet. You know what I'm
and we
saying?
haven't I saw in the blogs a couple times, but people were
Peace.
asking me when I reported on this story on the Morning Hustle. They were like, "Well, what does she do?" And I'm like, I tried to Google it, search. I'm like, oh, I don't know, but it's giving Instagram model, or she's a beautiful girl, but
Peace.
like, clearly younger. And that's kind of like what we get. And by we, I mean people when we don't kind of check in more to see who it is we're procreating with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you didn't get the clout chasey vibe from her then. And maybe
No, you
not
just
because she
having
wasn't out
fun.
there, but it's just certain things that I feel like we ignore red flags and we let shit go. But then they come out to
Uh-huh.
be the people that we thought they were going to be anyway. So now
Yeah, a
he's
lot of
in a
times to be
messy.
Danny, you do. A lot of times to be Danny, you do, but Danny, you don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like I seen people do it the right way and be more fucked up situations than other people. You know what I'm saying? Or they
Yeah.
might felt the right way. I've seen people do it the wrong way in a little better situation because they know they went into a fucked up. Like, all right, come on, you know I wasn't shit. Like, you know I ain't shit either. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's do it the right way now. But people who do it the right way usually be kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Try to do it this way, try to do it the family thing, and then now you resent the person because you put so much into it and you ain't getting nothing out of the motherfucker. But if you only put a
Yeah.
little bit in there, like I put $2 of that shit. You ain't gonna get mad that you only won, you know what I'm saying? You ain't really win shit. But if you put $10,000 and you ain't win shit, you fucking pissed the fuck off.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
it's
think it's more like
giving,
that.
to me, it's giving she wants to be known and claimed. That might not
Yeah.
be the case, but when
I
I
hope
look
not.
at other people, like I was just looking up, because we had Neo ex-wife on the show,
Mm-hmm.
Crystal Renee, and she sorry, Crystal Smith or whatever, I'm not sure. Let me get the name right because I don't know if she dropped the Smith, because I believe she did. But yeah, Crystal Renee. So I looked up her stuff, and I don't know if this is all the way accurate, but in the TMZ, according to TMZ, she's getting like 12,000 a month in child support, and she has 3 kids with him,
Yeah.
and they were married.
Yeah.
So when I look at 21,000 a month for one kid, and you're saying that you want full custody and he's not stepping up, I'm just like, something ain't adding up here. But this is the first time we've seen Marlon in a messy situation, and I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
we'll find out more. So let's move on. It's just like
Praying for that
Future.
situation, man. Praying for it.
Future had all them baby mamas. He had a problem with one of them. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's who you pick. So let's talk about the YSL case. Looks like there was a witness on the behalf of the defense side,
Uh-huh.
and he showed up fucked up,
Yeah, I
apparently.
seen that. He said I'm high.
Do you have the clip, Twerk?
I think
Yeah,
that's
I'm
a
gonna load it
gimmick
up right
though.
now.
I think that's a gimmick. What you think?
I mean, they have so many witnesses that they're saying this case will go on until 2027, which I've never seen nothing like that
I
before in
heard
my
they said it's
life.
like the longest ever. You know what I'm
They have
saying?
like hundreds of witnesses. So,
I
I
mean, I
guess
guess this guy got paid off because he was like, I'm too high, so he's incredible. You can't even, he's not a credible witness, so you can't even use him no more. He got himself out of there. So now his family ain't gonna be touched it, whatever
Well,
reason
can't
why he
they
took
lock him in
whatever.
a cell for 24 hours till he's sober and make him go back?
For attempt, I ain't gonna lie to you, unless he was sentenced to come to court. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you no lie. I'm not
Yeah, I
sure.
don't know. Well, so this is the state witness. Check it out. Is it playing for y'all?
No.
Is it playing for you, Twerk?
Jeffrey Williams.
Can you hear now?
You hear you say that?
Yeah, here.
Um, Tiger water, huh? I'm so high right now, y'all. I'm about to go sleep on y'all, man. Mm.
Oh, Lord.
What kind of high is that? A Percocet?
Oh, that look like a pill high. Cause
Thought they
I
gave
I
him
know it
water.
ain't weed high. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You drying your mouth out. You dealing with coke or something like that,
Nah,
bro.
I
Like
took a
what's really
Percocet
good?
before. Somebody gave me a Percocet. I took half of it, and I ain't never like take that shit before, nigga. I was
It
at the
dries your mouth.
table. I was fine at first. And then I was at the table literally nodding off like a crackhead. I can't do that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like
I had
that
to
shit ain't
take
for
pills.
me.
I got hurt.
I
Yeah, I
don't
got
take
hurt and
nothing.
I had to take that. Yeah.
I don't take nothing. I even stopped with the shrooms because I was microdosing those because they give you a good happy mood all the time.
Uh-huh.
But then
Uh-huh.
one time I think I just took a little too much and I was like feeling like niggas was trying to kidnap me and shit. It's like you I thought I saw a
Uh-huh.
tiger. That nigga wasn't a tiger. Like if you
Yeah.
if shrooms to me feel like you smoked a blunt, but it's only a bad trip and you never know because they're poisonous fucking
You did too
mushrooms.
much. You do too
Yeah.
much of anything. You know
That's
what I'm
the crazy
saying?
thing. I only had a little bit, but it just really depends on how it affects you. I was nauseous. That's what they just call a bad trip. So,
Yeah.
but it's only
I just
happened
think
to
I just
me
kept seeing a bunch of flashy lights. Like everything was flashy for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Even their pupils was like flashing at me, and I was like,
with shrooms.
nah. Yeah, and I had a little piece of a shroom bullshit.
Yeah. But you've had it before and been good, right?
No, I never played around with
Oh,
nothing ever
no, the
before
first
ever
time
in
I
life.
took it, I was like, why the fuck haven't I been taking these shits? And niggas was like, what does it feel like? I was like, I feel like I smoked like 4 good blunts. Like that's
Good
really
ones.
how I felt. Like I felt incredible. I was smiling. I was
Oh wow, you need some more of that. Where's that
no,
stuff at?
I do. Like I'm telling you, I take it here and there, but I think it depends on who you get it from.
I think it's who you around. They told me. They said
That's true
whoever
too.
you're around, if you with somebody you can't stand, like you're gonna be fucked up time. But if
Nigga,
you're
get in the
around,
pool with them shits. You feel like the most amazing, softest thing on
yeah,
earth. Yes. The water feels so
she,
good. You be like, you become the
yeah,
water.
till you fall asleep, and then you say I am water, and keep going all the way down and all the way down, and next thing you know they try to fight.
Remember they said that about the nigga from Friends, that he fell asleep in the hot tub?
Friends?
Remember the guy that died from Friends? They said he fell asleep in the hot tub
The guy that
and
like
drowned.
Jesse.
I
The
don't
guy that
think there
like
was a
Jesse
dude
from
thinking
Full
of Full
House.
House. Okay, I'm moving on. This nigga said Uncle Jesse. That is
No, the
not
guy from Friends. The guy from Friends look like Jesse. That one.
none of them
Or the
niggas
other
look
one that
like
look like
Jesse.
Joey.
Oh, bro, the man's name was Matthew Perry.
Oh, okay.
It was the
He was
guy.
Monica's husband, right? Like he on the show.
I never watched it though.
Oh yeah, you like Joey there.
I forgot their names. I don't know. Black
Yeah, that's
excellence.
wild.
Let's get
What
straight
we got?
into it. But rest in peace to him because that is a
Yes, rest in
tragedy.
peace. Yes, yes,
But
sir.
that's crazy that you could fall asleep in a hot tub and drown. I never thought of that. Like that's
Right.
like fucking outrage and no drugs indicated. Like nigga, you just went to sleep. Him.
Damn, that's what I was talking. That's what I was talking about. He like Joey though.
He died at 54. That's not even that old. Puffing them niggas is
Damn.
54. Why you on Pornhub?
What?
Got you. Got him.
Nasty motherfucker. Okay. Let's get into
Got
Black
him.
Excellence. Alicia Keys and Rock Nation donate $60,000 to perform an art school after
Nice.
students created a GoFundMe to address budget cuts. Y'all should be a fucking shame to yourself. And this has nothing to do with Joe Biden, by the way. The government is doing this funding for the schools and they continue to cut it. This nigga will try to put money in the schools and they deny it. Like,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of presidents that have try to put money in the schools and the Senate and all them motherfuckers, them motherfuckers deny it. They need to start giving these teachers and these schools more money. Y'all give more money to jails than you do to schools. And that is fucking outrageous.
Because they want them to end up there. That's why.
It's the same thing, the same system. It's like they're gearing them up for it. But big shout out to people like Alicia Keys and Rock Nation that are giving back.
Listen. Yes.
So the school is in New York, the New York City Professional Performing Arts School. And they were trying to get to at least 100,000, and they made sure that they gave them the remainder of the money, which was the 60K. So big shout out to them for that. Also, Quavo, he is making big moves as well. He partnered with the Rocket Foundation to donate $100,000 in grants towards ending gun violence in Atlanta. Now we know Takeoff was killed by a gun, and it was a stray bullet, a bullet that was not intended for him. So this would make a lot of sense for Quavo to do something like this. And shout out to him for that. They're called the Sparks grants. And 10 people will be awarded with one of these grants. And it's going to assist in the community and promote the foundation's message, which is to stop and end gun violence. So big shout out to Quavo. Seeing that, big shout out to Nicki Minaj as well, who's selling out her tours left and right. I know she sold out 2 shows in Atlanta. And Offset has been doing his thing on tour as well. I've seen him in New York City. He brought out A Boogie and shut the city down. So it's crazy because some of these tours they've been talking about have been getting canceled because of low ticket sales. So listen, the artists make their money from the shows. Majority of their money comes from shows and stuff. If you really fuck with your favorite artists, go support them.
Go check them out, man.
Go out there. Yeah. It's not often they go on tour. Go out there, go see them, go support them, and show them some love. I know the tickets aren't cheap, but again, you're getting free music from them because I know you're not buying those albums. You're getting free a lot of things, content from them. This is all
go check them out.
cost.
Go give them some of that money back, man. I need to go to more gospel concerts, man. I need to. Sure.
I went to that good ass. I can't say that. I went to that good gospel concert. Thank you, Kirk Franklin. He made sure that we was good. And I got some good tickets. Make sure he showed love to my mama. Oh, and lastly, for Black Excellence, I want to add in there, Birthday Bash will be this year for my station in Atlanta, Hot 107.9. And Big Lotto made big history by becoming the first woman to ever headline Birthday Bash. And I had the pleasure of doing her interview for the whole situation. So it's a part of Atlanta history, which I love. And so make sure y'all come out to Birthday Bash June 22nd, State Farm Arena. I will be in the building for sure. And yeah, I can't wait to see. She says she's bringing out everybody. And you know, she's on a lot of big records. So I can't wait to see what she has in store and what Wax has in store for us with Wax's ABCs. Okay. Now y'all know how it goes. Y'all know how it goes down. That felt good because I haven't done this in a while. We're going to give Wax a word. You know how it goes. He's going to give us a definition. He is going to give us the meaning. He is going to pronounce it for us. And maybe give us a little song if he's feeling spicy today. Okay? Ready for Wax's ABCs?
Yo. All right, this is
I didn't even spell it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So Wax,
the word is INNUENDO.
This is N-N-Do.
N-N-Do?
N-N-Do is an African word. N-N-Do is an African word. This is when the kids they run out the bathroom when they got doo-doo on their hand. You know what I'm saying? So the Africans like and do like get back in the bathroom, you got doo-doo on your hands. You know what I'm saying? So this is all right. When I went to Africa, I was on a safari and whatever, and I seen a couple of people, you know, you in the crowd and everybody go to the bathroom, and then one of the guys ran out the bathroom because there's a lion in there, and he ran out. He had doodle on his hand. Everybody like, and dude, like, they don't care if there's a lion in there. Get your ass back in there with the doodle in your hand. So more people's more scared of his doodle in his hand than the lion. So that's what it is. And then do.
This is so crazy because this word actually came up earlier in the show, and I said we should make this.
No way. I'm not listening to that.
We should make this Wax's ABC twerk. Did I or did I not say that?
That's how I came up with the idea.
I love how you were on point. That's a good producer right there. That's a good producer.
So tell me, I think I'm right. At least somewhere in this whole shit. Gotta be. Twerk, what we got?
Help him out. Let him know what this word is and the definition, because he's way the fuck off.
Yeah, so the word is innuendo, and basically it means when you say something like a joke indirectly. So when it came to the email from earlier, they say they were making like masturbation innuendos, and I was trying to think of one, and I was thinking the only like masturbation innuendo I could think of was someone saying like, I gotta take my jacket off, and she was like, yeah, I'll jack it off or some shit like that.
That's kind of what I said. It could have been nut on his head. He could have been in there jerking off, and it was shit. So it could have been an innuendo.
African nut.
African nut.
And tree nut.
Okay, all right. Whatever. Are you gonna make a song out of it now that you know the word?
And do. What's the African song?
You still just made it your word.
What? It's not it?
He just told you what the word was.
Say it again.
Innuendo.
Innuendo. How's it window? Where the fuck did you get this shit from? There's no way I would have fucking do this shit.
Wax couldn't get in through the door, so he went in the window.
In the window.
To the wall.
In the window. To the wall.
I don't know the rest.
So the sweat got down my bone. Oh, yeah, these bitches.
I see why I didn't know the fucking song. Good.
Motherfucker in the window. In the wall.
That's what I thought it was.
See, I done made the song out. Thanks, Twerk. Without
I like that. That was great.
Okay, go vote for Twerk. Is it still going down, Twerk?
It's over. We find out in June, though, if I won.
Yeah, I did it 3 times.
Whoa, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get out of here. Bully and the Beast podcast. Yep. Make sure y'all rate, review, subscribe.
Tell a friend and tell a friend.
And hopefully next time, or what, by the time we get to June, I can't. Why do we have to wait so long? I don't understand.
I don't know either.
They rigging it.
Yeah.
So you better be in the rigging meetings. I'm telling you.
That ain't right? They trying to steal the election like Trump.
Yep.
Make
They
sure,
doing.
make
They counting that shit, and they keep recounting it till they keep throwing one of his away.
they're checking that
You know what I
shit
mean?
twice and getting rid of twerk shit. That's fucked
Anyway,
up.
I'm in the building. I ain't worried. It's a great network experience. Get
I
my
think
name.
he gonna win. I'm pretty sure he has this in
Yeah,
the
I don't
bag
see
this
why
year. So
not.
let's see what
If you
happens.
got somebody else that come on, bro. What are you talking about? You been doing all this shit. You gotta be kidding me.
I know who's
I told
competing
you
with
from
you.
the
Out of your
building.
own burger, nigga. Fuck them.
The
Oh,
fuck you the moist burger. You know what I'm saying?
no. Legend Burger. Oh, it's coming back too. April's coming back when the weather gets warmer. I'm bringing
Yeah,
it
see
back.
what I'm saying? That's dope. You know what I
I
mean?
know that's right. Okay, so let them know where they can follow y'all.
Yes, sir. Follow me
Yes.
at Angelo Scarfone on Instagram. And I'm on TikTok. Angelo Scarfone.
Yeah.
You know they
While
about
it's,
to
while
ban
it's
Nice.
that
here.
shit.
While it's here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. What
Not
about you,
long.
Ack?
Yes. WAXKYNG. That's my Instagram, but also follow my resort Instagram at a place to go underscore SC. I know y'all hear the music right now. I got a
We
comedy
don't
show
hear
that's happening
shit.
on.
Right.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Because I hear it right now and I'm like, damn, the music's too loud, but if y'all don't hear it perfect.
Yeah, finally you got a good mic that blocks out the noise. It only
Yeah,
took
that's
you
great. I
7 years.
it's this thing right here, whatever this is.
And then he takes it off. Now we hear all the
Yeah.
music. Okay. Anyway, make sure y'all
Yes.
go support my guys and check me out too at Starring L'Oreal, StarringLorel. Bye.
Peace. We out.